Welcome to University Stadium in Albuquerque. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the LSU Tigers and the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth and joined in the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with Coach Sweeney. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run better on first down. They finally do. And here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose. And now you got a first down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back. It's Levitt. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Breaks up 4th.
That's a great stop for this defense, but I don't think it gets them off the field. They're going to go for this on 4th down. It's inside the 1. You got to pull up and stop them again.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Trying to find some room. It's Barry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On first down, it's play action. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
14, Clemson, 0. Return runs out of bounds.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule. No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. It's Davidson. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
It's LSU on top as we take the break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the aggressive play from these defensive tackles, this defensive line getting off blocks and getting into the backfield. It's tough to run the football down here inside the 10. You get into goal-to-go situation. Usually for me as a quarterback, I like to get on the edge and try to throw the football. They're trying to run it, and
and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they tried the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Harris. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Back to throw. It's Levitt. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And the offense trots back onto the field here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field, be aggressive, but man, you cannot make these throws.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
The Tigers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass caught inside the 15. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. It's Levitt. That's caught. It's Berry. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On the ground, it's Durham. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
The game moves the ball to a 34. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pressure's on. And he's hit just before the throw.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
The shotgun running play call. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
To the air, it's Levitt. The pass rush closing in. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Chris, this can be the hardest thing for an offensive play caller, but it really should be the easiest. Stay patient and keep taking what they give you. That's back-to-back runs for first downs. Until they prove they can stop that running game, continue to pound the rock.
It's caught. He's got room. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
Oh, what a spin! Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep again. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Breaks into the open.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. Oh, and he's in the clear now. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, this is a risky throw. You're trying to get that ball into tight coverage in the end zone. Boy, the last thing you want here is a turnover. In my mind, in this situation, it is touchdown, check down. If you don't have that guy open, you got to check the ball down. Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes. Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the LSU Tigers and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason, and challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Bringing it out, it's Harris. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Solid. Spot him out at the 35. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
He goes out of bounds when he's inside the 25.
That's such a frustrating play for a defense. It feels like they do everything right in that pass rush. Look at the pressure. They're able to get to the quarterback, but just not able to finish the play. So many times you talk with coaches, in particular on the defensive side, and they will emphasize the ability to finish. And
he's got a crease. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
That's an outstanding run from this back, and you can see the explosiveness as he gets to the outside right there into the second level. And once he has a nose for the goal line, he almost gets in. Give it to him again. He earned it. He put you on the doorstep. Let him take it home.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run the option. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense comes up with the football.
We have not seen the quarterback run until now, and I guess we know why. Chris, he puts the ball on the ground. Credit the defense. Active hands, they're physical, and once they get in there, they're going to rip at that football, and it comes loose. It's a good turnover for them.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking for some space. It's Barry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This front 7 is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield. They create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He keeps it on a design run. He fights through a tackle. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
This is going to open up so many parts of their offense. Early in the game here, we got a first-quarter run by the quarterback, and he picks up an explosive. That means that the defense is going to have to start accounting for him. Watch as these safeties start creeping lower towards the line of scrimmage and in the run box. That's going to leave them exposed for a shot down the field. Watch out for this offense to start being aggressive in the passing game after this.
To draw play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the 1st half.
Chris, this defense seems to be prepared for everything. They don't blitz here. Looks like they're trying to defend the pass, but the defensive line is doing such a good job of getting off of blocks, and they're able to stop this draw attempt for no gain.
Oh, look out. He's got open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Defense is coming after him. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. There was no catching him that time.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness. Once he's in the open field, he takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
Turn starts inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. As the first down is still going. Breaks. Now here he goes. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed to the running back. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
To throw, it's Carr. Pressure is coming. They misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, I love that execution on third down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll try the option play here.
Well, this is why this option offense is so effective. Is on first down, they can stay on schedule. When you're on schedule, it opens up everything. They can go back to the option. They can go to play-action pass. In fact, on second and manageable, I love the idea of a play-action pass here.
He's got space on the left, all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Irish. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Levitt. He escapes the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That is a great throw from the quarterback, and you're going to complete the ball over the middle against zone coverage. You're going to have to layer that ball over linebackers, but in front of safeties. Beautiful trajectory right there. I think it's the toughest throw in football, but he makes it look easy.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The defense produces 6 points.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield, and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
Bringing it out. It's Harris. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Throws it to the right, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking deep to the right side. He makes the catch. It would be enough for a first down, but they rule him out of bounds, so a turnover on downs.
Well, this is just not the situation to go for it right here. You're not forced into this. It's the first half. You're way backed up in your own end. You're just giving them scoring opportunities at this point. The failure on fourth down is going to lead directly to points for your opponent.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback's got it on the option. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Well, here it is. This is exactly what we anticipated from this matchup, and this offense more in particular. We knew we were going to get these option concepts in the run game. This quarterback is a very good player, but the defense is ready for it. This defensive coordinator told us that their defense was going to be predicated on stopping this quarterback and these types of concepts, and they're able to do it here early in this game.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. And they'll give it to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This touchdown is a direct result of the respect that this defense has for this quarterback and his athleticism on the outside. Watch the defensive end. This is a zone read, and he's going to stay wide because he has to respect the quarterback keeping it out there on the edge, and that opens up the interior lane. Running back is free, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Delayed handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
To throw, it's Levitt. Makes the grab. It's Durham. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And now Notre Dame will spend their second timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be
No.
Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Throws to the tight end. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, I understand the aggressive call. Remember, they're not getting the ball to begin the second half, to begin the third quarter, and so they're trying to be aggressive, put a score on the board, and cut into this big lead. But now, man, this defense better bow up. If they go out there and give up...
Got an opening here. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
It's a really nice run by this quarterback, and this defense is going to be forced to take the quarterback on these option plays. Expect the next option down the road to get out to the outside with a pitch to the running back.
Play fake, looking to throw. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. They go to the air to reach the end zone. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. After the point after, it's a 35-17 game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Harris. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. The Tigers will crank up the tempo.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. We're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's an excellent defensive series, and this coordinator on that side has got to be thrilled with the way that they're playing, both against the run and the pass. Their front 7 is doing a great job not allowing 1st and 2nd down success, and then you're sticky in coverage, and you get off the field on 3rd down.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Play action here on 1st down. Coming after him. Oh, quick pressure, and down he goes. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. And so the first half comes to a close. We'll take a break here in the booth and head over to our halftime show. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Here's the option play. And he stopped the front seven all over him that time.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Mobley. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They are pouring it on now.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He's got space. Touchdown, LSU. He barrels into the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Tackle made after a big gain. When we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today, he's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the route is on.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Bringing it out, it's Harris. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Powering through. Across the 30. It's caught. He's breaking free. Was out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. He hands it off from the gun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
Under pressure, just lets it go.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Levitt. Quick completion to the tight end. Refuses to be stopped. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is exactly what makes this tight end one of the best tight ends in America. You can get him the ball in space, and he's able to make people miss. His athleticism is off the charts.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Can he make it to the marker? Bites off a defender. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down. Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Only run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. First and goal, handoff. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Look at a pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Looking right. This one caught. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, this is why they pay the head coaches the big bucks here. This is a tough decision. Do you rely on your defense? Do you go for it right here on fourth and short? It's got to be a gut decision by your head coach. Does he believe in these guys? Can they get these yards? We'll find out.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Leaning on the run game here late. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The shotgun handoff here. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Runs through the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. Strategy session before this third down play.
That's a really tough look for the quarterback. He's expecting the middle linebacker to be blocked there. The end is the read. He makes the correct read, and yet the block is missed. This linebacker doing a nice job being elusive at the second level, getting himself into the backfield and making that play. But as a quarterback, boy, there's no chance there.
And now with just 3 seconds left on the play clock, they'll spend the timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. They continue to roll up the score.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On the ground, it's Durham. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And he's got it again. The ball is loose. Falls on it himself to avoid disaster. Here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's another deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So 2nd down after the incompletion. It's a draw play. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.